just dancing in gold. Your sweater on the chair bed, still warmer than the cold. Kitchen clock ticking over yesterday's plates. We talked until the sunrise. Now the night just waits. Old Polaroids curling on the fridge by the door. Every faded little corner says you've been here before. Whisper my name slow, like you did back then. Let it roll through the quiet. Let it find me again. If the years fall down like the first autumn snow, hold my heart like a secret and whisper my name slow. Songs on the radio, we used to let them play through. I still hum the second verse, always thinking of you. I drive past your old street, windows fog with my breath. Every stoplight feels longer since you left. Maybe we were young, but I still believe what we said on that porch under bare winter trees. If you're lying there restless in a town I don't know, close your eyes, feel the echo calling soft from below. Just traced hearts in the wood grain, said someday you'll be mine. The radio hummed in the background, your old jacket around my knees. Every chord that I play now still smells like those nights, those dreams. I'm crying through the strings. Every note pulls you closer, every bend I feel you there, in the spaces between, in the spaces between. I'm crying through the strings, where your touch used to linger. Let the echo confess what my mouth never sings. I'm crying through the strings. Found your face in a shoebox, faded ink on a train ticket. We were running from small town clocks, swore the world had to make room for us. Now the nights feel a bit longer, same moon in a different sky. I keep turning this same old riff just to hear our goodbye. I don't call, you don't write, but I hold you every night, in the fret buzz, in the slight slide, in the shake of my tired right hand. If you ever hear this song in some bar, through the bad sound, know it's you in the background. I'm still reaching across the years. I'm crying through the strings. Old jean jacket on the back of a chair, your record stacked by the hallway door, dust in the light, it's dancing in pairs, like every slow song we swore was ours. Coffee gone cold by the side of the bed, your faded letter folded soft at the bends, reading the lines that I already know. Still feel your hand on my shadow again, bleeding soul. stealing my head. We were too young to say anything right, but somehow we knew not to look back. Did we burn too bright, too fast, or did we just last in different ways? You're the ache that never asks, but answers every lonely day. I try to move on, I try to be strong, but every quiet room plays our song. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that chair, faded leather, frayed at the seams, photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead-end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Electric heartache. Sweater in the back of the drawer, smells like autumn in your cologne. Polaroids curled at the corners, faded colors, but the feeling's still bold. We were barefoot, drunk on the future, on the hood of that rusty car. Watch the clouds rewrite our stories. Thought the sky would keep us from scars. Burn me gently, like the sun on an August morning. Let the past just warm my skin, not tear me open. Hold me softly in the embers of the life we wanted. Let the memories stay, but the ashes blow away. I still drive past your old apartment, catch my breath at the yellow light. Every window could be your shadow, every song could be that night. I don't need forever, just a moment that's kind. A quiet little corner in the back of my mind, where you're laughing in the kitchen, turning circles with me. Nothing hurts, nothing breaks, it's just easy to breathe. Burn me gently, like the sun on an August morning. Let the past just warm my skin, not tear me open. Hold me softly in the embers of the life we wanted. Let the memories stay, but the ashes blow away. left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain and cigarette. I still fold it like a prayer. Found that ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were. Faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I had. Dark roses and regret. Sunday records, coffee cold, you in jeans, barefoot grin, spinning slow, pretending we were bold. You trace maps on my back, said someday we'll run and not look back. If I call your name in the quiet, would you turn around again or keep walking down that hallway like we were strangers, almost friends? I replay the final door slam like a movie I can't forget. Every frame in black and crimson, every frame is what we cafe on the corner still smells like summer rain. your jacket on that metal chair, my name in your old keychain. You laughed about forever, like we could bend the night. We carved a date into the table, hoping time would treat us kind. Hold my heart tonight like you did back then. Lay your promises on my shaking hands. Even if the morning tears us from this life for one more borrowed moment, hold my heart tonight. I saw your face in a window on a street we used to roam. Two coffees and an empty seat, the past calling me home. Your letter in my pocket, creased where I said goodbye. Ink faded into fingerprints, but your words still burn my mind. Maybe we were too young to know what we had. Still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? Maybe we were too young to know what we had. Still I keep every second folded in the back of my head. If we meet in the quiet where the years fall out of sight, would you take this tired heart and hold it like it's right? Polaroid curled at the edge. Coffee rings on the table where we used to lean in and confess. You laughed with your whole body, threw your head back, dared me to stay. Now it's pictures in a shoebox and the words I never found to say. Hold me while I fall back into the nights we had it all. When your jacket on my shoulders felt like it could answer every call. If I slip into the dark, catch me with the softest part of your heart. Even if it's only in my mind, just once more, hold me while I fall. We drove circles round this town, windows down in the autumn rain. Your hand tracing on my knee, little maps that only we could explain. Every song on that old mix still knows exactly where to land. I reach out on the downbeat, but it's only air instead of your hand. I don't wanna move on too fast. I don't wanna live in the past. I just want a moment where both can be true. Tonight I let the memories in, like an echo under my skin. If I can't come back to you, let me fall back through. Streetlight on the bedroom wall, fading shadows. I hear your call. I close my eyes. I feel it all. Hold me while I fall. We were kids in the back of your rusted car, feet on the dash, tracing shapes in the dark. July on our skin, cheap soda on your seat. You swore this dead-end road led out to some bright sea. Shadows of forever Stage, coffee cold in my hand. They stacked the chairs, swept our names from the stands. Your set list folded in the pocket of my worn out coat. I hum that chorus, every line catches in my throat. After the last chord, I still hear you ringing in the rafters, shaking every room. All of the nights we thought love was the crowd's roar, I'm standing in silence. After the last chord, backseat nights tuned you in on the dial. Dashboard glow kissed your cheek for a while. Old green exit where I almost said stay with me. You laughed it off, drove on into the memory. Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from these shadows in the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. Somewhere you're dancing to a song I don't know. I'm here rewinding every echo, every show. If I could fade in from these shadows in the wings, I'd walk to your spotlight just to hear your heart sing. left your sweater on my chair. Still smells like summer in that spare room air. Faded Polaroids in a coffee tin. I keep opening the past, letting yesterday in. Love in broken chords, playing on and on inside me. Every rise and every fall still hits so sweet, so slightly. We were out of tune, but I still hum the song we started. Love in broken chords echoes through this half-healed heart, yeah. Oh, blue Chevy on a gravel road, your hand out the window, catching wind like gold. Mixtape warping in the dashboard heat. You sang the wrong words, it still sounded complete. I trace your name in the dust on the glass, soft as the sound of a prayer from the past. If you walk back through that open door, I'd find the key. Find the key to that same old coffee gone cold on the counter past midnight. Your jacket still hangs like you'll be back in no time. Old movie paused on that scene you always cried at. I talked to the glow like you could still answer me back. Cold nights, warm nights, you held me while you hid behind your eyes. Every promise felt so right till the morning showed the other side. Cold nights, warm nights, I wrap myself in every alibi. you left anyway, just to prove that you could. I still drive past your street, windows down, just to feel it. Summer rain on the hood, and my hands still reach for yours. I forgive what you were, and the girl I was believing, 'cause we loved like we could, till we couldn't anymore. Coffee cup rings on the table, dust in the air where the sun falls slow. Old Polaroids curled on the counter, every corner says your name in low. Your jacket still hangs by the doorway, sleeves rolled the way you left that night. Radio hums that faded love song, I still mouth your part, it still fits right. Kiss me through goodbye, like we never walk away. Hold me in this almost, where we get one more yesterday. If you're leaving with the sunrise, at least look me in the eye. Love me like it's forever, kiss me through goodbye. I trace your note on the fridge door, ink bled soft from all the times I cried. Back still written like a promise. Funny how forever never tried. Maybe we were perfect in the past tense. Maybe we were better in the dark, but your ghost still dances in the hallway, clicking to the beating of my heart. Small town, backseat dreams in your old red car, windows down on a dead-end road. Thought the world was where we are. Polaroids in a dusty box. Your old shirt still holds your name. Every laugh feels like yesterday. Every tear tastes the same. I still hear your key in the door. I still feel your hand in mine. Time keeps moving, but I'm sure some things stay stuck in the sky. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight, burning through the shadows of this quiet life. Every memory's a spark in the dark of my mind. I close my eyes and you're still by my side. You're the one who sets my soul on fire tonight. Late night calls on the kitchen floor. Coffee cold on the second try. We made plans we could not afford, but we swore we would learn to fly. I still hear that song on the radio. Every word cuts, every note glows. If I could turn the car around, I'd drive straight back to those roads. If love is just a passing flame, why do I feel it burning the same? Every year that slips away, your name stays. Your name stays. my soul on fire tonight. Left your sweater on my chair, smell like rain, and cigarette I still folded like a prayer. Found that ticket in my drawer, one-way ride to who we were, faded ink, but I remember more. Laughing hard in that old car, driving circles just to feel unsure. Dark roses and regret, blooming in a glass by the bed. Every petal holds a word that we never said. I still reach across the sheets for the touch I never get. Loving you is all I have. Dark roses and regret. Sunday records, coffee cold, you and jeans, barefoot grin, spinning slow, pretending we were bold. You trace maps on my back, said someday we'll run and not look back. If I call your name in the quiet, would you turn around again or keep walking down that hallway like we were strangers, almost friends? I replay the final door slam like a movie I can't forget. Every frame in black and crimson, every frame is what we left. in a coffee tin. Edges curl like the years we've been. Your jacket's still on the kitchen chair. Threads of you in the quiet air. We used to talk till the sky turned gray, laughing hard at the dumbest things. Every scar we were proud to show. You and I, we were all we'd know. Burning in blue. I still drive by your parents' place, see our ghosts in the driveway space. Hands on wheels, but my mind rewinds. Every state that we left behind. Maybe we were too young to name it. Maybe we were too scared to choose. Now the past plays on a rotation. Different lives, but the same old tune. If I see you again, would it feel brand new, or just burning in blue? Burning in blue, like a flame in the dark that never really faded. I'm still turning to you. Every road that I take feels a little outdated. It's the color of hurt, it's the color of home I keep running back to. I'm lost in the hue of us. Burning in blue. Car, windows down, singing wrong words, summer soda on your t-shirt, your hand hanging in the wind. We swore we'd leave this town, drive till the map turned blank. Every stoplight felt like forever. Every kiss like a promise. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always like it couldn't slip away halfway to heartbreak, and we never saw it change. Cheap rings, corner booth, sharing fries, talking big plans. You sketched houses on napkins, put my name on the mailbox. Then the calls came late, long days, longer goodbyes. You said, I'm just tired, that's all. But your eyes were already gone. Halfway to heartbreak, we were laughing at the signs, thinking love was always on the safest side of time. We were holding on to someday, like it couldn't slip away halfway to heartbreak. I still drive that old route, past the diner, past the field. Every crack in the pavement knows exactly how I feel. If I could turn us around, back to that first slow lane, would you still reach for my fingers, or just let go again? Halfway to heartbreak, your jacket on the back of my chair smells like rain. Old Polaroids curled at the corners still spell my name. I trace the coffee stains on this table like roads we never drove. You said forever in that parking lot, under a sky that glowed. I'm bleeding under moonlight, where you first pulled me close. Every shadow on these empty walls still leans in like a ghost. I keep talking to the night air, like it might bring you home. Bleeding under moonlight, but I don't feel alone. Your mixtape stuck on that one love song, it cracks in place. I let it spin kitchen like the old days. Your boots by the door gather dust, but I can't move them yet. Every ordinary little corner holds the way we met. Maybe we were too young to know what we were holding. Still I see your face in the smoke where the street lamps are glowing. If time is a thief, it can't steal what I remember. That shiver in your voice when you swore this night forever. Coffee gone cold on the nightstand. Old Polaroid spread on the bed. Your jacket still hangs on the doorframe, like it might slip on your shoulders again. We were two kids in a small town, borrowed your dad's worn-out car, windows down. August was breathing. Every turn felt like touching the stars. Slow dance with pain in the dark of my room. I still move the same, spinning with ghosts. Your shadow on mine, every step I take. Slow dance with pain, hold it so close till it fades. If I let you go, will the music in me break? I still hum that song from the backseat, the one you swore you'd write someday. Life came on strong, we lost the chorus, but the first few lines never went away. Maybe we did all we could, maybe we just lost our way. I toast the years on this bedside table, and I drink to the girl I was that day. Your jacket still hangs on the back of that chair. Faded leather, frayed at the seams, photograph curling in a dusty old frame. You're laughing like you never had to leave. I still drive down that dead end road, windows down, radio low. Every turn feels like a ghost of who we used to be. Electric heartache running through these wires in my chest. Every memory hits me like a lightning in my breath. We were young, we were wild, we were sure it wouldn't break. Now I'm living with the echo of this electric heartache. Coffee getting cold on the counter again. Morning stretch a little too long. Your name almost slips when I talk to my friends. Then I bury it deep in a song. I still taste that first July rain. Bare feet, back roads, tangled names. Had 'em all